to Japanese Cooking. I'm Sachiko. Thank you for watching today. Japanese Cooking is all about Japanese cooking and Japanese food culture. Please like it if you enjoyed this video and please subscribe for future videos. Today is absolute basic of dashi. Dashi, you may heard of the word before. Dashi is the Japanese word for stocks. It is one of the most important elements of Japanese cooking. Dashi is a foundation of Japanese flavoring, and many Japanese recipes required for this. So I will talk through very basic of dashi and going to introduce you two major types of dashi today. Fish and kelp and vegetarians. I will explain to you what is each ingredient, how to prepare and how to make it. Okay, let's get started. Both dashi use more than one ingredient. It's because having different types of umami brings synergy with between them. Umami is the one of five basic taste. Basic taste is the taste which can't create from any other taste. For example, saltiness can't create mixing with sugar and vinegar. This calls five basic taste, which is salty, sweet, sour, bitter, and umami. You may be thinking, oh, I am not sure what tastes like umami. I never tasted it. Yes, umami is not so obvious taste like others, but we all have tasted. We all tasting every day. There is really interesting research about umami. In fact, human breast milk has high umami content, same as much as this kelp. This is full of umami. Both contain glutamic acid, which is one of the types of umami, around 20 mg per 100 ml. Apparently, newborn babies react positive to the flavor of umami. How fascinating! But you've forgotten already, have you? Imagine some classic flavor combinations like bolognese, beef and tomatoes, egg and bacon, anchovy and parmigiano, champagne and oyster, of course, sushi and soy sauce. They are not just personal preferences. Those classic combinations are scientifically proven for delicious food pairings. Those umami become like a body of the flavor. It enhances and harmonizes other flavors. Back to the Japanese classic flavor combinations. Here is kombu, which is kelp. And katsuobushi, it's a bonito fish flakes. I am going to make Ichiban-Dashi using these two. Ichiban-Dashi is literally meaning of fast dashi. So it's a fast brew, like virgin olive oil. So it can be any other ingredients too. However, this is the very popular combinations. Even recipe was written on the book in 17th century already. Wow. This premium dashi is like a consomme. It has a beautiful aroma, clean and strong umami flavors. It's an elegant and delicate. So ideal dish using for this dashi would be something you can freely enjoy this pure flavor, which are maybe clear soup, Japanese egg roll, savory egg custard. I will do separate video of these other dishes. Kelp are large brown seaweed that live in cool, relatively shallow waters close to the shore. Alaska, northern parts of America, north parts of Japan, South Africa. There's many different types of kelp. This seaweed can be wild or farmed. Normally after harvested, it's been dried. Some of kelp has been matured couple years. Like this one has been matured over 3 years. You can see very thick. That will create more elegant flavor. You shouldn't wash kelp. This white powder is a pure umami, so it's not mold. Just need to make sure there's not any sand or any sort of dust, but normally it's clean. Katsuobushi is a preserved fish product. Fish being filleted, simmered, and smoked and fermented. There's many different types of katsuobushi. It's made from variety of fishes, which are tuna, mackerel, bonito fish, and sardines. This one made from skipjack tuna, dried and smoked. We use this making stock, as well as we eat it as it is. Like sprinkle top of the vegetables, could be top of the cabbage pancakes. It's really beautiful fish fragrant. It's sort of smoky, beautiful. Once it's shaped like this, should be treated as a raw ingredient, so best to buy smaller bag. If you can't use it up within 7 days, keep in airtight bags and keep in a freezer to avoid oxidized. Vegetarian dashi. I am going to use kelp and shiitake mushroom, also soybeans. Again, this two combination gives so much of umami. These mushrooms have to be dried one. Drying process creates different kind of umami, also increase them significant amount. So same as katsuobushi and kelp. Using fresh mushroom hasn't give you the same results. Soybeans, it can be just dry, but I roasted them. Roasted soybeans gives you so nice flavor, nutty and nice roasted fragrance. So I like to use roasted one. Making dashi process is pretty simple, but we need to have a preparation. It's a soaking. These kelp and mushroom need to have a plenty time to release their umami. So need to soak them around 8 to 10 hours. So good to plan ahead. Maybe soak in the morning and you can cook in the evening. Okay, let's start for the preparations. Both dashi use each 10 grams of kombu. Make sure that surface is clean. Cut into smaller pieces. Add both 1 liter of cold water. Then leave them in the fridge for 8 to 10 hours. For the vegetarians, with 10 grams of kombu, 2 pieces of dried shiitake mushroom, which is about 7 to 8 grams. Also 30 grams of roasted soybeans. Add 1 liter of cold water. Same again, leave it in the fridge for 8 to 10 hours. These will make about 800 to 900 milliliter of dashi. Now, after 8 hours, kombu expands more than double in size. You can see that slight colors. Leave them more than 10 hours. Kombu releases much stronger smell and taste. Liquid could be a little slimy too. So for this Ichiban-Dashi, you don't want to leave it too long. If you can't cook straight away, remove that kombu out of the liquid now. Cook Ichiban-Dashi. Heat up kombu kelp water on high heat. Weigh 30 grams of katsuobushi. Katsuobushi is coarse and powdery, so prepare a muslin cloth or kitchen paper over the strainer. Once it boils, add katsuobushi. Keep boiling for 30 seconds and turn off. Stand still for another 2 minutes to brew, then drain. This beautiful premium dashi is not just tasty. It has a great health benefit too. When you taste it, you may think it has a decent amount of salty taste. But actually, compared to any instant stocks, it has a very little amount of salt. Regular stock cube normally has 5 to 6 times more than this dashi. Famous marigold vegetable bouillon has 8 times more than this. 1 gram salt per 100 ml. This Ichiban-Dashi only has 0.15 salt per 100 ml, so it's suitable for children and low sodium diet people. Also, it has almost zero fat, even has high minerals and glutamine, which helps to reduce stress and overeat. It's excellent stuff. For the vegetarian dashi, I am going to simmer with gentle heat. About 15 to 20 minutes, you can see that small bubbles start appearing. Then turn off the heat. Drain with a sieve. When the temperature reaches and over the 80 degrees, kombu start release strong and harsh flavor, so turn off before then. The beautiful vegan dashi is now ready to use. Both dashi will keep for 4 days in the fridge. Those high umami and nutrition. Also, low-calorie stocks are excellent for cooking as well as simply drinking. Please check my other videos for using this fabulous dashi. Thank you for watching and see you soon.